Hey guys, and welcome back to Lost Gaming. I'm trying out some new settings on my equipment. Let me know if you like this a little bit better than the first episode, or if there's anything you feel like I can change to make the experience a little bit more enjoyable for you. Let's go ahead and jump right on back in.
I should post on the board about Yasuhiko. Maybe someone will respond to.
Alright, so this is just us making a post on forums. It'll actually be around till the end of the game. Series completely. But it's very interesting to just sort of see it early on. And there we go, there's the post that the game has generated for us. And so let's go ahead and, as we can see when we try to log in, can't cause it's unavailable for maintenance, just like a real MMO. So let's quit back out to the desktop. And we got new mail. Say hello to the first of many cryptic messages from Aura, the character that we saw when our friend Orca was put into a coma. You're going to see a lot of messages like this. There are definitely ways to translate it, but I'm just going to leave them like this and just sort of let you try to figure them out on your own if you want. But since that's out of the way, let's come back in here. Do we have any? Nope, so there's been no, as you can see, so we didn't have any new messages. So let's log in back to the game and let's see what's going on.
Something to say?
No.
Oh, I get it now. You are a newbie, aren't you? I might have guessed. Well, are you or not? Come on now, don't be shy. You can tell me. Listen, in case you're not aware of it, you're being very rude. It's impolite to stare at someone like that. You have to understand it's the same as the real world. Don't you get it? Ugh. Last chance. What is up with you anyway, huh? Come on, will you say something already?
So I kind of forgot to go over this at the first episode, but there are several different classes of character that you can have. The main one that we'll be using is a twin blade. As you can see, he's got two daggers, and that's how they fight. Twin blades are very fast attack speed, but pretty low damage. But they're also the only class other than the mage class Wave Master that can use all magic. So to segue from there, Wave Masters is your basic mage class. It encompasses both black mage and white mage. It's just a very powerful magic class in general. Next, I'll talk about the one that's the girl Black Rose that we just saw. She's what's called a heavy blade. They wield the one big massive sword. They're good for lots of damage, but pretty slow attack speed. Compared to that, there is the heavy axe, which is more of a tank class. They have high HP, high defense, but not really a lot of magic or too much damage. Then there's Blade Master, which is what Orca was. They're a pretty good all-around class. They've got pretty good magic, pretty good armor. They do decent damage at a decent speed, but they're nothing exceptional in any area. And the last class in the game is called Longarm, which is a spear user. They have good range. They are the second fastest class in the game, just behind Twin Blades. In a lot of ways, you could consider them more of the physical variant of the Twin Blade. They do more physical damage, but don't have the magical abilities that Twin Blades do. We'll just go around real quick, just to give you a basic layout. This is your item shop, where you can get some more stuff. I'm going to just pick up a few more fairies orbs because they're just really good to have early on. Over here, this is where you can store items because you do have limited inventory space and sometimes you just want to get stuff out. For right now, I'm going to hold on to what I've got. Over here's the weapons shop. It's really not going to be very important because anything that you can get in here we can trade for a lot more efficiently and just a whole lot better stuff. It's not bad, but it'll only be important towards the end of the series, really. This, on the other hand, is very important. Magic Shop is where you can get a lot of scrolls. This will be extremely helpful in making sure that regardless of what equipment you've got on, you can still hit elemental weaknesses. It's really important to build those up as you can later on. And there's just, other than that, not really a whole lot here. The only other big thing about towns is, as you can see, other players are walking around and we can talk to them. So let's see what we've got here. Of course, I picked one that is a special trade. When you talk to him, he tells you what specifically he'll trade for different items. Let's see if we can find somebody else so I can show you how this works. Well, there's another one that it's just we've got to find certain items. Here we go. This is a little bit better. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let's get some better equipment. So once you pick something to trade, then you get your approval. And this one, now you've got to try to get enough stuff so that he'll agree to the trade. Once you do, you accept, and now I've got a much higher level equipment. Brings my defense up, brings my evade up, gives me a good boost across the board for resistances, and it gives me the Opvorf spell, which will raise my defense even further. It's just a whole lot better overall than the safety shoes. If you've got enough stuff, it can be really helpful early on to just get whatever you can but you're limited to 3 items, so you've got to be very careful. Instead, let's get this since we've got a pretty decent. That'll become pretty important very soon. And for now, we'll just head on and continue the game. So let's head back here to the cascade.
Wait a sec! Yeah, you! I know some interesting keywords. If you go with me, I'll tell you. Right on! That's the spirit!
So now we've got Black Rose's member address.
The keywords are Delta, hidden, forbidden, holy ground.
Not subtle in the least. So let's add her to our party.
Okay, here I come.
And just to show what he was talking about earlier, if we try to invite Orca, we get this message. Every so often you'll get this as you get more characters. But before we move out, let's talk to Black Rose. And of course we can't really, it's not letting us do it right now. So let's just go to the word list, which is a little bit quicker here. The check mark means that it's new. So let's work.
Whoa, this place is...
Huh?
Never mind, let's go. Well, are you going to escort me like a proper gentleman?
So as you can see, not really a whole lot to this field. There's not even a mini map for it. So we'll just go on in here and trigger the next cutscene.
What is that thing? Stay back! Oh no! So that's it. Pretty weak, huh? What do you know? You didn't even need my help at all, did you? Statue. It looks so sad.
Scathe. Enos. Magus. I can't read anything else. The inscription is faded.
By the way, I guess you can tell that I'm a newbie too.
Yeah.
It must be pretty obvious by the way I acted back there. But you still hung out with me. You know what? You're nicer than I thought. You see, I'm trying to find...
Hey, what are you doing?
What? What about you, huh?
No time to explain. It's too dangerous here.
What?
I'm telling you to get out! Leave here at once! Ah! This one as well.
But how? Tell me what's going on.
It's a bug from a computer virus. The virus is rewriting the data. It has a hit point that's infinite.
This is the one.
You must escape, while I buy some time.
Because of this thing, I'll kill you!
No! You can't kill it! Leave it be or you'll be killed!
The book. Open the book.
The book?
The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
That was like the time when Orca...
That skill. Now, I understand. You are the same as the virus. To think that I was saved by someone like you.
No! That's not... I don't even know what's...
Do not lie to me! Recently, many places within the world have been damaged by a virus. Those who willfully spread the virus and destroy this world for their own amusement, they shall receive no mercy.
No, that's not me,
I did not expect to find the one responsible so soon. Draw! Draw your sword, now!
I won't! There's no reason to do that!
There is for me.
No! I don't want to fight!
What is the matter with you? That's hardly the way to talk to someone who just saved your life.
I still do not trust you. I just require the time to think this through. But if I find out that you are indeed in with them, I will kill you.
That was rather childish for Balmonk of the Azure Sky, the descendant of Fianna.
I do not speak with hackers.
That boy, he's a friend of your partner.
Orca?
I thought he would end up like Orca, and I panicked. That's when I heard her voice. It was the voice of the girl who gave the book to Orca.
I see. But what are you going to do if the data bug shows up again? That power put your friend... sorry.
I don't even know what this power is, or what she wanted Orca to do. And what am I supposed to do with This power. All I want to do is help Orca.
Okay, so good bit of exposition right there, but it was a lot of important story for us to get through.
Well, I've got... Today was... Good night.
So to try to just break it down pretty quick before we go to and in this episode, that was our first encounter with what is known as a data bug. It is a monster that technically has infinite HP and cannot be killed by normal means. Only through this unique skill data drain can it be killed. And by data draining it, we also get some special items that you can't get anywhere else in the game, called virus cores. With those, will be in our key items. This will become very important later in the game, but for now, let's log out. See a new message on the board, and you see it was deleted.
The message I posted is deleted.
This will also be our first opportunity to see a very unique quest for us. Once again, it'll be something that becomes a little bit more important as the game progresses. Let's go ahead and get through some of this. Got our message from Black Rose, where she becomes our first real party member for the game. Now here's Helba, the character we've seen twice now, sort of just explaining to us what data drain does. Now, as you can see, if you use data drain too much, it can have adverse effects, including killing your character outright, which can be very annoying. This is a very important thing much later in the series, but for now it's not all that big a
She
deal.
knows about.
For the meantime, it's just more important for getting rarer items and virus cores. But we will go ahead and call this an episode, and I'll see you next time on Lost Gaming.